Hello my beautiful friends, and welcome back to 7 days of yoga with Lauren. I'm Lauren and I'm super excited to have you for day 2. Now day 2 we're going to be focusing on energy, and it's a beginner to intermediate class. Okay, so I hope you really enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, comment below because I'd love your feedback, and remember to subscribe so you get access to the next 5 days. Okay, well I will see you on your mat. Alright guys, we're going to start our practice today kneeling on the floor. Option to take easy pose, cross-legged, if you have any soreness in your knees. Hands placed on your thighs, and go ahead and close down your eyes. Arriving here and now, in this present moment. Bring your awareness to your breath, to your energy, and notice any sensations you may be feeling. Breathe deeply into your body, through your nose, and long exhale out through your mouth. Let's take this opportunity to set our intentions for our practice today. We are focusing on energizing the body, feeling our energy through our asana, and using it to warm and energize that body. Inhale deeply, exhale, let it all go. Go ahead and open your eyes. And I want you to feel into your body, rolling your shoulders, shaking your head yes, no, arching your spine, rounding your spine, finding what feels good to you. What does your body need? And when you're ready, inhale, hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come together. Right hand pulls left wrist as you lean over to the right side. Feeling that nice stretch in your lats, in your obliques. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, left hand pulls right wrist as you lean over to the left side. Feeling into that stretch. Inhale, lengthen, come back to center. Exhale, slowly walk your hands out in front, keeping your toes together behind you and bringing your knees apart, leading with your heart down between your knees, coming into child's pose. And soften your head on the earth, palms rooted into the ground, arms extended out long. Deep breaths here. Inhale, come back up, and go ahead and take downward facing dog, tucking your toes under, rooting your palms down into the earth and pushing back. Sit bone lift up to the sky. If you experience tightness in your hamstrings, bend your knees, drawing your shoulders down and back, lifting through your rib cage and opening your heart. Inhale, send the heels high. Sit bone lifted up towards the sky. Exhale, soften your right heel down to the earth, feeling that nice stretch through your calf. Inhale, lift the right heel back up. Exhale, soften the left heel to the earth. Inhale, lift the left heel up. Exhale, soften both heels back down to the ground. Now at any point of this class, if you need to take a moment, feel free to come down into child's pose and connect back to your breath. And on your next exhale, look up, bend at the knees, step, walk or jump between your hands, forward fold, bending at the hips, option to bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, hands come up halfway on your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, grounding down through your feet, lengthening through your spine, connecting yourself to your body and to your energy. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands on the earth, step or jump back into plank. Option to come down onto your knees, shoulders stacked under your palms, core engaged and your tailbone tucked under. Shut it down, Dandasana or low push-up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lead with your heart, rounding shoulders down and back, coming into low cobra, into high cobra. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, bend your knees, step, walk or jump between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands on the earth and step back into plank. Exhale, shut it down, down Dasana, low push-up. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, step the right leg through. Knees stacked over the ankle, rising arms up, hands together. Shoulders round down and back, lowering both heels towards the earth. Back toe angled forward and sinking down into your lunge, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your back leg up to your front foot, feet together, rooting your weight down through the heels, keeping your knees bent, coming into chair pose, rib cage lifted, pelvis tucked under, neck neutral to spine. Inhale, lengthen up to mountain, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands down onto the earth, step or jump back into plank. Exhale, shut it down, down Dasana, low push-up. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, step left leg through, knees stacked over ankle, arms rise up, hands together, lowering down into warrior one. Shoulders round down and back, both heels firm on the ground, back toe angled forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the back leg up to the front foot, feet together, rooting your weight down through your heels, knees bent, coming into chair pose. Inhale, lengthen up to mountain pose, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms down onto the earth, step back into plank. Exhale, shut down, down Dasana, low push-up. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to connect back to the breath, feeling the heat throughout your body, the warmth of the energy. Yoga is the practice of breath and the movement with the breath. Our yoga practice starts when we want to stop. Inhale, stand the right leg high, keeping your hips squared off to the earth. Exhale, step the right leg through between your hands, coming all the way up into warrior two. Front knee stacked on top of your ankle, back leg extended straight, back foot toe facing outwards and outside of the foot gripping the earth. Arms extended out to the side, aligned with your shoulders, palms facing down. Inhale, flip your palms upwards and reverse your warrior. Lower body staying static, while upper body arches back into a soft back bend, placing your hand down on your thigh to wherever your practice allows you. Inhale, lengthen, come back up to warrior two. Straighten through your front leg, preparing for triangle pose. Exhale, forward fold, leading with your heart, twisting open the chest, gazing, looking up towards the fingers, reaching for the sky. Front arm can be placed on your shin or option to drop deeper into your pose by moving your hand down towards the ground. On the next exhale, spinning your back foot around towards the front and placing your hands down on the inside of the leg. Drop back knee down, staying here for a hip flex stretch, or option to drop down into your forearms for a deeper stretch, lizard pose. Third option, extending the back leg out straight. Whatever you may have in your practice, and coming back up onto your hands, stepping back all the way into plank. Exhale, shut it down, down Dasana, low push-up. Inhale, lead with your heart, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the left leg high, keeping your hips squared off to the earth. Exhale, stepping the left leg through between your hands, coming all the way up into warrior two. Back leg straight, back foot toe facing outwards and outside of foot gripping earth. Arms extended out to the side, align with your shoulders, palms facing down. On the next inhale, flipping the palms upwards and reversing your warrior. Bring your back hand to the back thigh and sliding down as far as your practice will allow you. Gaze looking up at your fingers, reaching for the sky. Inhale, lengthen, come back up to warrior 2. Lengthening through your front knee, preparing for triangle pose. Exhale, forward fold, leading with your heart, twisting open the chest, gaze looking up towards the fingers reaching for the sky. Front arm can be placed on your shin or option to drop deeper into the move, bringing your hand down to the ground. On the next exhale, spinning the back foot around to the front and planting your hands down on the inside of the leg, dropping your back knee down, staying here for a hip flexor stretch or option to drop down into lizard, forearms on the ground. Third option to extend the back leg. Whatever your practice allows you. Inhale, coming back onto your hands, stepping back into plank. Exhale, shut down Dandasana, low push-up. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to connect back to the breath, feeling that warmth of the energy flowing through your body. And coming down into kneeling pose. Tuck your toes under, pushing your hips forward, lengthening through the spine, through the rib cage, preparing for camel pose. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, release the arms backwards as you lean back, hands reaching for your heels till they connect, and you can support your hands on them, opening your chest. Now, if you have it in your practice, you can untuck your toes to sink deeper into this pose. Option to stay here for a few breaths, or option to join me with rooting down your left hand on your heel and lifting the right arm off, extending it out backwards. Exhale, lower the right hand back down to the heel, and inhale, extend the left arm out. Exhale, lower the left hand back down to the heel, and inhale, lifting back up to kneeling. Exhale, forward fold into child's pose, opening up your knees, rounding your spine. Deep breaths here. And we're going to do one more camel pose. So inhale, lengthen, sit up. First option, tuck your toes. Second option, untuck your toes. And third option, inhale, bringing your hands up to the sky and down to heart center. Exhale, go ahead and lean back, lifting through the rib cage, opening the chest, eyes gaze going backwards. Remembering to listen to your body, don't force anything. If you only have option 1, stick with that, breathing deeply and knowing you are exactly where you need to be. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, forward fold into child's pose, rounding through your spine. Exhale, come back to kneeling, tailbone on your heels. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, reach your arms up towards the sky, and we're going to take a twist. Exhale, leading with your right arm in front, left arm behind, twisting at your torso, left hand coming down to the ground behind your tailbone, right hand placing down onto your left knee, using it as support to twist deeper into your stretch. Inhale, lengthen back to the front. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, lengthen back to the front. Exhale, spinning your legs all the way around to the front and coming back onto seating position, sending the legs out long and lowering your upper body vertebrae by vertebrae down towards the ground, keeping that core engaged. Palms open up to the sky. And if you have any tension in your lower back, grab a rolled up towel and place it underneath your knees. Now we're ready for Savasana, so go ahead and close down your eyes. welcome your breath. Feel any sensation that is arising in your body, whatever that may be. Remembering our intentions of today, feeling energized, breathing in deeply for 4 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. You may notice your thoughts never stop, and that's okay. It's not about stopping the mind, but just noticing when thoughts pop in and being able to redirect it back to the present moment, back to your breath. Focusing on the breath going in through your nose and filling up your lungs and into your belly, and then releasing it out through your mouth. Ride this wave as long as time allows you. And when you're ready, come up into a seated position. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, bring the hands together and down to heart center. Giving thanks to your mind, body, and taking this time for yourself to wake up and to feel energized for the day ahead. Remember that you're exactly where you need to be, here in this present moment. Sending you lots of love and light. Namaste.
So how did everybody go for day 2? I hope you enjoyed that one and you're feeling nice and energized for the day ahead. If you do like it, remember to give it a thumbs up, comment below because I really like your feedback, and don't forget to subscribe so you can get the next 5 days. I will see you tomorrow for day 3.